Back here for race 23, which is the Senior A Women's Small Boat. Lane 2, we've got Coomera. Lane 3, Currumbin. Lane 4, Tiawaka. And Lane 5, North Queensland Phoenix. There's your start line, or your starters for race 23, Senior A Women's Small Boat. So the ladies are just making their way up. We've got 2 boats up the end there at the start. We're waiting on another 2. So we should be a couple of minutes away and we'll be underway.
So what time do you think it will start? 4 o'clock.
Just a suggestion, because of the conditions today, it's essential that we get boats to dock onto the pontoon in order, say from 7 or 6 across, and one can wait to the last, if you can understand what I'm saying. So I want 7, 6, 5, 4,
So really gusting here now.
as they come up.
I'm going to walk over to the window and see if you can pick this up. Woohoo! Just starting to see a few white caps now. You can see here a couple of white caps coming through with those gusts. It's really gusting up. But they had a bit of a meeting with the sweeps and they all agreed, let's just keep going. At this stage, they're quite happy to keep paddling, keep the regatta on time. Most importantly, let everyone have a great weekend of racing. You can see there plenty of tents down the foreshore there. Wasn't like yesterday. Yesterday we had people in the water swimming. It was really, really cool as far as watching people just jumping in with their boardies. We had the racing happening and then people on the foreshore just jumping in, kids jumping in. It's a great place here for the family here at Kawana. It's a great place and a good vantage point to watch. So all the ladies are up there at the start line now, just getting themselves into position. I haven't yet heard the starter on the, there's a boat just going past us here. Haven't heard the starter yet, so we're not under starter's orders. They're still getting themselves and getting a bit of housekeeping up the top there, but we shouldn't be too far away from a start. Okay, so it looks like we're nearly close to a start up here. We're about to hand over to the starters. This is the Senior A Women's Small Boat, race 23 on your program. Lane 2, we've got Coomera, 3 Currumbin, 4 Tiawaka, and 5 North Queensland Phoenix. So we've now just clicked into the starters radio. We're under starters orders. He's now just getting them all into their lanes. Boat 2 just being asked to come back. That is lane 2, sorry, that is Coomera. Currumbin taking a couple paddles backwards as well, trying to hold the sweeps feverishly, trying to hold that boat steady. Okay, sounds like we're nearly there. And there we go, we're now away here in this race 23 on your program, the Senior A Women's Small Boat. Lane 2, we've got Coomera, lane 3, Currumbin, lane 4, Tiawaka, lane 5, North Queensland Phoenix. So early doors and looking from where I am now, you'd be looking at lane 3, which is Currumbin. Currumbin have come out of the gates very, very quickly and they are showing a dominance in the first 100 metres. Look to the left-hand side in lane 2, they'll be followed by Coomera. Then in lane 4, we have Tiawaka and North Queensland Phoenix out on 5. But at this stage here, it's all Currumbin coming down after 100 metres completed. Looks like Tiawaka have now got themselves into a routine and they're trying to make a push and make a claim there with Currumbin. And looks like Coomera have gone with them as well. So all three boats, Currumbin will be just a half a boat length in front, but Tiawaka and Coomera, they're not letting him go too far. Then on the outside, there you go, North Queensland Phoenix, they're well and truly got into their routine as well. So it's funny how out of the start, you have a teams that can come out of the start and out of the gates very quickly, but then once these other teams get going, they start pulling through. So it's all Currumbin still. Currumbin sitting in lane 3. Then we would have Tiawaka in lane 4. On the outside we've got North Queensland Phoenix. But Currumbin there from at this point of time since the start to where they are now. But on the outside, North Queensland Phoenix are making a claim against Tiawaka. Thanks, Nico. It is all Currumbin, but I don't think they're going to have it their way on the outside. North Queensland Phoenix have just made a claim. They've just come past Tiawaka, and they're probably just a Dragon's boat in front, a Dragon boat's head in front, but it's still Currumbin there in lane 3. North Queensland Phoenix out on lane 5, followed by Tiawaka in 4. North Queensland Phoenix, they're not laying down here. They still keep coming, but it's all Currumbin. And Currumbin take the chocolates there with North Queensland Phoenix, followed by Tiawaka. And coming across the line now in lane 2, we have the Coomera team. So congratulations to Currumbin there, fantastic racing. North Queensland Phoenix, take a bow. That was a great last 150. You really put it in. Tower, just on my own up here at the moment. Can I just get the questions for race 24, please? I don't know this race. Where's Ben Beaver's race? Commentary to Tower. Can I please get the progressions to starters for race 24? Commentary to Tower. Can I please get the progression starters for race 24, please? Just on my own up here.
Is lane 2, Palm Beach. Lane 3, Sunny Coast. Lane 4, Harvey Bay. Lane 5, West Coast. Over.
Lovely, thank you very much. Okay, so next on the agenda is race 24. Got Palm Beach in lane 2, Sunny Coast in 3, Harvey Bay in 4, North Coast in 5. So they're in the starters' hands now. So we're only moments away from a start in this race 24 on your program. Yeah, I'm just struggling because I've got to hold on the video or anything.
Where's Ben?
Ben went for a piece half an hour ago.
Huh?
Ben went for a piece half an hour ago. We haven't seen him.
Oh, young Ben, where are you? Up the Gucci box.
We're under starters orders.
Music's good. Yeah.
And they're away here in race 24. Palm Beach in lane 2, Sunny Coast in lane 3, Harvey Bay in 4, and North Coast in 5.
That's 1 4. What's progression is this race? What is it? Is it seniors or senior?
Senior A women's small.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, it is the Senior A women's small boat progression. Just got clarification on that, Douglas.
Thank you, Nick. Senior A Women's. Thank you. Small boat. Thank you. Just needed clarification on what division we were here. So Palm Beach in lane 2, Sunny Coast in lane 3, Harvey Bay in 4, lane 5 is North Coast. So Nick, looking at the top of the field here as I come down, nearly at the halfway mark. It looks like Palm Beach in lane 2 and Sunny Coast in lane 3. On the outside, this outside lane today is producing some good results as well, Nick. That's North Coast on the outside lane.
That's it. North Coast are there, but it is in the middle. It is Sunny Coast with those distinguishing fluorescent green hats. They look like they're maintaining, but as well outside North Coast are giving them a bit of a run as well. Inside of them is Palm Beach and also Harvey Bay, but it is in 3, the Sunny Coast. It's their home ground. It's there. They know this piece of water like it's back to front. It's their training, but out wide, they've started to pick up their race too. Inside, a little bit of a mishap there in run. Palm Beach trying to get back to Palmy really quickly, but Sunny Coast and out wide. It is North Coast. Doug, North Coast are coming at them.
This is what I thought, this outside lane. It's got a little bit of luck today. That's North Coast on the outside lane coming down. Let's have a look, Nick, as they cross the lines. This one might have to go to the judges, but it's looking like North Coast.
Sunny's responded.
Looking like Sunny Coast here. Sunny Coast, North Coast.
What a great race. Big cheer from there, please. Yeah, if you turn it over, it's there.
Fantastic racing there. Harvey Bay in lane 4. Lane 2, Palm Beach. But Sunny Coast, well done. North Coast, well done as well on the outside lane there. That was fantastic racing between the two coasts.
That's it. So, Kat, Media, how's it been going?
It's crazy today.
And what's been happening?
Vote to
Oh, Kat.
lost control, James
I'm not out.
Music's good. Over. It's just good. You'll see later. This is Steve Cray's Cobbs' 40th mix. You like it? It's cool.
Okay, so we're going to keep live on the YouTube here. We're well and true. We're hoping you're liking our new vantage point. Here's Hando.
I'll tell you what, up next is the Premier Women.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Sorry.
we are in our new spot now. It's fantastic. We're protected from the elements. We've had white caps over the last hour, but they've decided to press on them. We're going to keep going. Palm Beach. They nearly ended up back at Palm Beach. They just lost it. They recovered. You can probably see in our coverage here that Blue Skies are trying to push through without a shadow of a doubt. But it's all about the wind. I think the rain's gone for the day, but it's all about the wind. So let's keep going. We've got the ladies now are loading up behind us.
What's the same as yours? That's the same as that.
So we're going to keep live. We can see, just looking out the back here, and yes, they're all in their boats now. So let's keep the channel going. Let's keep the frequency high, and let's just hope the wind doesn't get any stronger.
It's low, mate.
I thought you were checking the honey on the bees.
Yeah, it was. We went through and harvested. Oh, yeah, we probably did.
Here we come. Here they come past the comms box.
Already.
You'll pick up. So, Nick, what have we got on here now? The premiers, ladies?
That's right, it's the Premier Ladies as Typhoon give us a wave. They're going past the tower.
Mighty Typhoon.
They got their game face on.
Where are we up to?
She didn't want to talk to you.
Ladies.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Typhoon there, showing some dominance. Showing dominance so far in the first 2 days. Sunny Coast, fantastic. Tiawaka, Coomera Blue. These teams are fantastic. Actually,
Oh, shit. Oh, it's in
just for you guys at home watching on the channel, Nick and I did a little bit of a commentary reference on who's racing here today, so we might go through that. So we've got North Queensland. We've got the Cairns Dragon Boat Club, based in Cairns in far north Queensland. This club represents one of the northernmost dragon boat communities in Queensland itself. Cairns paddlers are known for their strong team culture and for travelling long distances to compete at major regattas. It is a long way. Shout out to my old man and Kerry up there at Palm Cove, just north of Cairns.
Right.
Good morning, Dad.
Mighty Coomera going past the tower.
And we move on to someone else from up north. We've got the North Queensland Phoenix Dragon Boat Club. North Queensland Phoenix represents paddlers from the Townsville region and surrounding areas. The club brings strong regional pride and regularly competes at Queensland Champs all around Queensland. Another great club that isn't scared of putting some kilometres on the truck and getting to regattas all around here. Townsville Dragon Boat Club, operating out of Townsville, as it says. This club supports the development of dragon boating. There's your first blooper. There's your first blooper. Operating out of Townsville, this club supports the development of dragon boating in northern Queensland. Their crews are known for resilience and dedication to the sport. A big shout out to everybody in Townsville. Your club is doing you very proud.
Repeat please on race 37 for legends.
So as we move forward, Benny's just getting a bit of an update on races. But who else we got here, Nick? Central Queensland, 1770 Dragons. Based in the coastal community of 1770, this club enjoys spectacular paddling waters. The team represents the Discovery Coast region and regularly travels to state competitions all around our beautiful state, and they're not afraid to get themselves Australia-wide. So welcome to 1770 Dragons. And hello to everyone up there listening to us today. Bundaberg Dragon Boat Club. Love a little bit of Bundy action.
Love some Bundy.
Love the Bundy, love the mud crabs, and just a quick shout out to you guys. Let it be known we are thinking of you guys during the floods. It's always been a bit of a tough time. Used to have a house at the Hummock, so I know it well. And the Hummock, the old Radio Shack, my place was right next door to the Radio Shack. But Bundaberg, located in Bundaberg as it says, the club has a strong local paddling community and a welcoming atmosphere. Bundaberg paddlers often compete in regional and state regattas. Great club, great city.
Lane 2, Tawaka. Lane 3, Currumbin. Lane 4, North Queensland Phoenix. Lane 5, Sunshine Coast. Lane 6, Harvey Bay.
Lived on the Hummock, eh? Remember that? I was in Coral Cove.
Cool.
Back over there.
All right, so while we wait for these ladies, let's go. This is a bit of fun. Fraser Coast Red Dragons. This club represents the Fraser Coast region and the city of Harvey Bay. Fraser Coast Red Dragons are known for community spirit and growing participation in dragon boating. So welcome to the Fraser Coast Red Dragons, and hello to anybody listening to us up there around Rainbow Beach. Great part of the world.
38.
Harvey Bay Dragons Boat Club.
38.
Operating from the calm waters of Harvey Bay, this club has developed an enthusiastic group of paddlers. They often compete alongside other regional Queensland teams. Hello to everybody in Harvey Bay and welcome to the Harvey Bay Dragon Boat Club here to Kawana Waters. Mackay Dragon Boat Club, representing
Alright,
Central
ready.
Queensland.
We have
Mackay Dragon Boat Club has a proud regional identity. Their crews regularly make the journey south to compete at all state events. So welcome to Mackay. Well, we're nearly ready for racing, so the ladies are up the top there, so let's get going.
For the women's standard, senior B standard boat. So our finals for race 36. 4 teams in that race. We have BRD, Kawana, Redlands, and Mavericks. If you can make your way to marshalling. Oh no, sorry, that's just the progression. We're not calling you marshal yet. BRD, Kawana, Redlands, and Mavericks for 36. 37, we have Wollumben, Maroochy, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Redcliffe, and Kalula. So that is for race 37. For our finals for the Senior B Women's Small, Wollumben, Maroochy, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Redcliffe, and Kalula. That is from lane 1 to lane 6. Then race 38, our Senior A Women's Standard, race 38 is 1770 in lane 2, Typhoon in 3, Manly 4, Mackay in 5. So that is our progressions for race 38. 1770, Typhoon, Manly, Mackay. Last one is race 39, the Senior A Women's Small Boat. North Coast, Tawaka, Currumbin, the Phoenix, Sunny Coast, and Harvey Bay. That's for our race 39. Repeating, North Coast, Tawaka, Currumbin, Phoenix, Sunshine Coast, and Harvey Bay for race 39. So we'll be calling them up to marshalling, but they are the progressions for our finals. As I said, we are skipping races 30 to 35. All repecharges are being cancelled. So from race 29, we will go straight to race 36, sorry. So from race 29, the next race after that is 36. So we'll call up race 36 as soon as we get to race 27, 28. Thank you. What are we on now?
Council, we're looking very there in marshalling. Can you give a nudge for race 28, please?
Race 25.
Sorry, race 27.
Can we please, for race 27, before you marshalling, just about to go on at the starter's order, so before we go to minute 26, if you can make your way to marshalling, please.
Okay, we're under starters orders here. Race 25, Premier and Senior C Women's Standard Boat. Race 25, we're under starters orders. We'll hand it over to them.
Alrighty, so our friends in Senior C, heats, race 25, scheduled for 11 o'clock, it's currently 11:25, so 25 minutes behind schedule as of now. Senior C, lane 1 we have Wollumben, Senior C Brisbane, and then in lane 3 we have Dragons Abreast Gold Coast, and then Prem Coomera and Brisbane Typhoon in lanes 4 and 5, making their way down.
Fantastic, thank you, Ben. And as they come down now, the ladies are out on their start very, very quickly. And we would say, Ben, at this stage, it would be lane 2 and lane 3. No, yes, lane 2 and lane 3, which would be Brisbane and the Dragons Abreast team. On the inside lane there, we have Wollumben. So Wollumben, followed by Brisbane, Dragons Abreast, Pumicestone, and Brisbane Typhoon. You could throw a blanket over them at the moment with 100 down. They're about 50 metres out from the halfway mark, so we'll, from our vantage point, we'll pick them up. Probably over the next minute or so we'll know, but at this stage you really couldn't pick them. I would say actually it'd be lane 5, that would be lane 4, which is Coomera. Coomera showing a very good showing there on the outside of Typhoon as well, and then you can feel the gust. Ben's just behind me now, just making mentioning of the gust of wind. They're right in the middle of a gust that's ripping through and staying with it. So the tailwind would be fantastic, but at this stage it looks like it's all, who is it there, Ben? Coomera. So, looking like Coomera there coming through with Typhoon on the outside. So come down here on lane 4.
Look, the 2 races there, so that's the first race and that's the second race.
Right,
So we've got
gotcha.
Coomera's beating Typhoon in their race, and then we've got BRD beating then GOC and then Columban.
Okay, so hopefully you just heard Ben mention that. So this is Coomera coming across with Typhoon. This is one race, and I'll just let Ben explain what's going on now.
Alrighty, yeah, so there's the 2, they just, to make it work, because I've already got 3 and then 2. Prems are in the first 2 there, so 4 and 5, so that's Coomera 1 and then Typhoon. And then part of the senior Cs, we've just got BRD crossing the line now, with DA Gold Coast coming through in second, and then Wollumban just behind them, pretty close between them. So just to save time, they have the 2 races working once when they haven't got as many teams to fill the whole race.
And Ben, can you just explain what races have now just been taken out, just so people following at home?
Yep, race 25. 25 for the day.
And then what's going, like race 30 to race 35?
Oh,
That's
sorry,
been-
yeah, we're skipping all the rapid charges for the day, so races 30 to 35 are all getting skipped.
Okay, and that's due down to weather. If you're just joining us online, the weather here is, in Australian terms, pretty full on. It's just the wind. It's not so much the rain. You can see we've got plenty of blue sky now coming up from the south, but the wind is now gusting up to 40 kilometres an hour. They've decided to cancel all rapid charges, so we will not be doing race 30 through to 35. So heading up now, we've got race 26 on your program, so we'll wait for these ladies to get up to the start line.
Please, for those races, 27, and then 28 is our women's prems. We need Coomera, Sonics, Tawaka, Typhoon, and BRD for our women's prem. Coomera, Sonics, Tawaka, Typhoon, BRD. If you can make your way to Marshalling, please. And then race 29 also. So as we've said, we're skipping 30 to 35. So our last heat is race 29, and then we'll jump into our finals, race 36, sorry. So Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast, Phoenix, and North Coast. We need you in Marshalling for race 29, and then we'll move forward into our finals, race 36. Looking like we have a bit of a blue sky starting to shoot through now, so we'll have a bit more sun coming through. Cloud cover is starting to clear, so we shouldn't have any more rain, hopefully. But it's been a good day so far. Very windy still. That hasn't changed, but we're getting a bit of sun coming out now. So please make sure, getting around lunchtime, if you have applied sunscreen this morning, please make sure you reapply your sunscreen as the sun's going to be out soon. We don't want sunburn ready for tomorrow. Alright, let's get out of it. Woo-wee.
So this is race 26 that's making its way up to the start of the field now. Race 26, that being Senior C's Women's Small Boat. In lane 1, we've got Pumicestone. Lane 2, Redlands. Lane 3, Currumbin. Lane 4, Manly. Lane 5, Cairns. And lane 6, Gold Coast. That's your Senior C Women's Small Boat, race 26 on the program.
I have the conversions for race 30.
So as Ben was explaining just before, we have cancelled race 30 to 35. They have been deleted from the schedule. It's just to keep us online just as we are. With the wind, it is becoming a little bit testing for everybody, but more so getting crews up in time back. So races 30 to 35 have been cancelled from your program.
Race 40 go ahead, please. Lane 1, Typhoon. Lane 2, Coomera. Lane 3, BRD. Lane 4, got DA Gold Coast. Lane 5, London. Lanes 1 and 2 are the Premier. Lanes 3, 4 and 5 are the Senior Cs. Confirmed, thank you.
So just awaiting these ladies to get up to the top. Looks like 3 boats have arrived and awaiting another 3. Plenty of people starting to gather out now that the rain's gone away. So as you can see from our pictures, down here on the foreshore, see if I can get a better point there. There they all are, and behind me I have the marshalling, the entrance and exit of the boats by all paddlers. But great array of tent, great array of colours. Hope it looks good there at home or wherever you may be watching. So paddlers just making their way up. We've now got just waiting on 3 teams. So 5 boats now up there at the start line. The last 2 have taken a little bit of time to get up there. They are paddling into a headwind, and it is very, very nasty at that, gusting up to 40 kilometres an hour. I keep wanting to say knots for some reason, but 40 k's an hour it's gusting up to. 5 minutes ago we had a beauty come through here. Palm Beach nearly ended up in Palm Beach, but they managed to save it. We've had a couple today, not as many as what we thought, but we have a couple races deleted. Hopefully we can get this program through. They are expecting more inclement weather coming through this afternoon and tonight. So all boats now are up there on the start line. Cairns are just making their way across now to lane 5. Gold Coast have already been up there. Gold Coast have been up there for at least 10 minutes. As you can see, the Manly boat coming across now. So we're getting into line now. As far as Gold Coast, working backwards from the outside. Got Gold Coast is in position, Cairns is in position. Manly are setting themselves. This is going to be an interesting start. These guys these girls, I should say, getting themselves into position, because it is really, really howling here now.
Yeah, it's starting to
It's starting to really intensify.
usually they cancel races, but this is sort of low.
So I'm just looking to my left-hand side here. I'm noticing the white caps are picking up.
See why they don't sell. You're like,
Little bit of fun with the tailwind though.
that looks like you're sitting there.
Okay, so you can probably see, I'm not too sure if you can see, but Redlands have been pushed down the track a little bit. They're trying to back up. The wind's got hold of them. Boats on the side. So the wind's acting as a sail, I guess you could say. So Redlands have got themselves back in. They've now got the boat straight, so they're now paddling backwards to get on the back of that pontoon. Pumice-Stone are a little bit at angles. They're just bringing their sweeps there, feverishly trying to get himself back into, or she, back straight. So just waiting to hear the radio should come on. We should hear the starters and be under starters' orders. At this stage, we can't hear anything. So the competitors for the following race, which is race 27, they're on their way up to the top of the track. Race 27, that is the Senior C Women's Small Boat. That's heat number 2. So the starters for Heat 2 are making their way
Here
up.
as well, we thought we'd talk about fire. The guys downstairs. Fire apparel. They've got some special deals. Oh yeah, sorry, Nick. Go for it, bro. There we go. So yeah, we've got fire apparel. They got some special deals here for the state chance. They said
So under starters orders now finally.
Shirts start at 44. Some pants for 40, some hats, some caps.
And we are away here. The girls are finally away. This is race 26, Heat 1. This is the Senior C Women's Small Boat. Humberstone in lane 1, Redlands in lane 2, lane 3, Currumbin, lane 4, Manly, lane 5 is Cairns, and lane 6 is Gold Coast. There's your start list for race 26, Senior C Women's Small Boat.
Start of the race now so far. We will get into announce that is race 26.
Race 26, Ben, the ladies are away. They're about 50 metres out from the start line and on their way to you and I. In lane 1 we have Humberstone, lane 2 Redlands, lane 3 Currumbin, lane 4 Manly, lane 5 Cairns, and lane 6 the Gold Coast. We're 100 metres down. They're about 100 metres out from the 200 and we should be getting a good scene of where they sit at this point of time. From our vantage point, Currumbin would be looking at in lane 3, so Currumbin taking the early lead, followed by in lane 2 we would have Redlands. So Currumbin and Redlands. Then on the inside track we've got Humberstone, they're not letting go. Once again on the outside you've got Gold Coast. That strong Gold Coast team on that lane 6, lane 7 is showing their dominance. But at this stage it looks like it's Currumbin, they're in lane 3. So coming down now, about 180 metres to go. It looks like it's Currumbin there in lane 3, showing pure dominance on the outside of Currumbin, and out there on lane 6 is Gold Coast. So I'll be saying right now it'd be Currumbin followed by Gold Coast, and then in lane 1 would be Humberstone. Here they do coming down, but look at the outside there. On the outside of the Gold Coast boat, they are going as hard as they can trying to catch this Currumbin team. But Currumbin at least half a boat lengths in front, if not nearly a full boat, as they come down to the finish line. And it's all Currumbin there in 3, followed by the Gold Coast. Then in lane 4, we have the Manly team. Down here on the lane 2, what do we have there? Lane 1, Nick, we've got there Humberstone, followed by Redlands.
Humberstone coming across. Redlands. And out wide in 5, Doug.
And then coming across here in lane 5, we've got the Cairns team. Congratulations, Cairns. Alrighty, so let's get ready for this next race.
Still last.
Okay, so we're going to stay live here. We're staying live now. That was just race 26 on your program. Now going to race 27. That's your Senior C Women's Small Boat. Heat 2. In lane 1 we have Tweed Heads. In lane 2, Marucci Sea Serpents. In lane 3, Kiwana Power Blades. In 4, Broadwater. In lane 5, Kin. And in lane 6, Burleigh. There is your start list for race 27. Senior C Women's Small Boat. The ladies are now just getting up to the top. They haven't mucked around now. As I'm looking at what's going on, it looks like Burleigh are already in position. They're ready to go. Fantastic stuff by Burleigh. Hello to everyone down in Burleigh if you're watching. including my own family, Kate, Josh, Ben, Luke. I've come from Burleigh myself, so hello to everyone in Burleigh Waters. If you got us on and listening, hello, good morning, and welcome. So now looking, we've got all the ladies up there. One of the boats has actually just been pushed a little bit down. So just waiting for this one boat just to get itself righted. As I said, it's just been pushed around a little bit.
Need a chair.
Okay, so just waiting on starters orders. So the starters are now, we're nearly in the starters' hands. Just going to grab my sheet. So we've crossed over to the starters now. I can hear him in the background. I'll let you guys listen, see if you can hear him and the commands. So just giving you guys a bit of a thing at home.
Can I just say one to you guys, to the sweeps? You don't need to go 50 meters out from the start, from the pontoons. Come in closer and then turn your boats. Don't waste your time out in the 50-meter mark. You get blown around. Okay, all clear, all water. That's good. Excellent. Take it back. All the crews on water. Come through, just tap through, come through. Just hold it up there. Don't bottom, hold water, go 2, hold water. Go 3, hold water. 4 and 5, hold water. Just have a good, please. Hey, two, take it back a bit. All other crews, hold water. So, all crews, hold water. Hold water, boat 6.
That was fantastic. There is a
There you go. I don't think it gets any closer to that. Hopefully you heard that at home on the YouTube channel. That was live off from the starting line, and a little bit raw, a little bit clunky, but we hope you heard it. Okay, so we are away here on race 27, the Senior C Women's Small Boat. In lane 1, we've got Tweed. In lane 2, Marucci Sea Serpents. In lane 3, Kawana. In lane 4, Broadwater. In lane 5, Kin. And in lane 6, Burley. As the ladies make their way out of the start, they're now down to around about the 70-metre mark, and they're on their way down to Nick and I now here in the commentary box. There seems to be a lot of gusts coming across the water now. It's now blowing in I'd say it might even be an east-southeast direction. It's showing here on our weather map that it is gusting up to 35 kilometres an hour. So getting a little bit stronger. So hopefully as the afternoon goes, it might die off. But anyway, here we go. We're looking at lane 3, which would be the Kawana Power Blades. The Kawana Power Blades look like they've got a slight lead over lane 1. So lane 1 being Tweed Heads, but definitely Kawana. So Kawana Waters definitely in front here. Thank you, Ben. So looking here as they come down to Kawana Power Blades in lane 3, they've taken a pretty dominant lead here. They've come out of the gates very, very quickly. You've got to remember they've got a tailwind with them as well. So they're getting a little bit of a push, and these boats will be up and gliding like nothing else on a day like today with this tailwind. So Kawana Power Blades in lane 3. As they come down with probably 60 or 70 to go. Then you look across to the outside, it'll be lane 5, and that would be Kin. And then on the further of them, on the outside of them, Burley in lane 6. But it's all Kawana. As Kawana come down here, we'll come across here to the finish line. So Kawana in lane 3, followed by Kin in 5. It would be third place in between 6 and 4 at this stage, but definitely Kawana in 3. Kin coming across the line in lane 5, and then leaving it to the judges, but I would be saying that is lane 4, so that is Broadwater, followed by Burley, and down here but near me on lane 1, Tweed, followed by Marucci. Yes, mate.
Okay, just a second, we're on the wrong channel. Copy.
Everything's safe up here. Okay.
All clear, all set to go. Tower 2, Chief Alvaro. Chief Alvaro, just for your information, Typhoon has had 10 cameras on the show a 360-degree view, and they indicate that Coomera was at fault. So we kept that video, we got the video of the report, so it's all sort of over. After that, I only saw Coomera getting the boat rolls, so I don't even know how they rolled and how they Okay, I'll explain to you later. But
So welcome back. We have got the boats up here getting ready, and they're at the start line. This is heat 1 of the Premier Women's Small Boat. Coomera in lane 1, Queensland Sonics in 2, Te Waka in 3, Typhoon in 4, and BRD in 5. There is your start list for the Premier Small Boat Women's. So on the start line now, we have on your program race number 28, Premier Women's Small Boat, Coomera in lane 1, Queensland Sonics in 2, Te Waka in 3, Typhoon in lane 4, BRD in lane 5. There is your start list for race 28.
Just line the boats up.
We're in the starter's hands.
Turns to go. Hold your boat, boat 1, take it back. Hold your boat, boat 4. Hold your boat. 1 and 2, hold water, 3, hold water. Boat 4, hold water, bring it up 5. Bring it back 2, 3, 4, bring it back. Hold water, boat 1, 2. 2, hold water. Just back 1 stroke, please. Boat 3. All clears, hold water. Clears. Are you ready? Attention.
Okay, so now they're away. Thanks, Nico. We're away here in race 28. This is the Premier Women's Small Boat. In lane 1, we've got Coomera. Lane 2, Queensland Sonics. In lane 3, Te Waka. Lane 4, Typhoon. And in lane 5, it's BRD. Premier Women's Small Boat is underway. So looking early doors, it's looking like lane 3 has taken an early lead. That'll be Te Waka, followed by lane 4 of the Typhoon. So So lane 3, Tiawaka, but lane 2 is also staying with them. That'll be Queensland Sonics. But Typhoon and Tiawaka, they look like they've taken the early lead together and they've gone out very, very hard. Tiawaka definitely in front by half a boat length. Tiawaka still looking very, very, very healthy lead. Typhoon are now coming up to him and taking him up. They're coming down now to the halfway mark, so we should be able to get better vantage point and being able to see where they sit. Typhoon are really dug in deep in the last 100. Halfway mark now down. Now Typhoon have really lifted their rating very, very high. Long and strong, you can see that there. Typhoon coming down. And Typhoon have just pulled away from Tiawaka. They haven't even drawn breath. They have just gone straight past Tiawaka. Thank you very much. Don't worry about that. Come around here.
There he is.
Thank you, Nick. It's all Typhoon now. They have just dominated this last 150. So Typhoon are coming down to the finish line with Tiawaka in second place. On the outside there we would have, apologies, BRD. So BRD there on the outside, but all Typhoon there, followed by Tiawaka. Third place BRD. Well done there on the outside lanes. And as they come closer to Ben and I here in the commentary box in lane 2 and lane 1, they cross respectively. And very, very close for the miners there for Coomera and Queensland Sonic. But all Typhoon in that heat 1 of the Women's Small Boat Premier.
Alrighty, awesome job. Thank you very much. So there we go, that was race 28, moving forward to 29. That's our next one going forward. And then we jump into our finals from 29 straight to 36.
And we got a very low safety boat up to the pontoon, a very high lunch across to the pontoon, thank you.
36, so our races 36 and 37 are our next races after this one. We've got BRD, Kawana, RSD and Mavericks for race 36 and 37. We've got London, Marucci, Gold Coast, Sunny Coast, and Blue.
Okay, so getting ready for race 29 now. Heat number 2, and in lane 2 we have Sunny Coast, lane 3 Gold Coast, lane 4 North Queensland Phoenix, and lane 5 North Coast. That's your start list. The ladies have just swapped over on the boats, so they're heading up. They'll come into shot now as they wander up, or paddle up, as I should say. I'm not too sure how you can see on the screen, but there is a lot of white caps now popping up here on the water.
Lane 4, Gold Coast. Lane 5, Manly. Lane 6, Humberstone.
Thank you, just to confirm lane 1, Kent. So we've got Kawana, Currumbin, Gold Coast, Manly, Humberstone.
That is correct, thank you.
Can someone repeat 40, please? Number 40. Have we got directions for 40 yet? 36 here.
Got the men.
BRD, Kawana, RSD.
Race 40 in lane 1, Typhoon, Coomera, BRD, DAGC, Columbus.
Perfect, thank you very much. BRD, GACC, DAGC. It is BRD. RSD are Redlands. Mavericks. I just say RSD. People always mess it up. Redlands. They changed RSD because everyone's saying Redcliffe is Redlands. Wollumben. Yeah, Wollumben. In number one. And then Marucci, MSS. And Gold Coast. And Sunshine Coast. Then Redcliffe. And then Kalula. Alright, 38. 1770 and 2. Typhoon. We've got Manly. And Mackay. North Coast in 1. Chihuahua. Currumbin. Phoenixes. Sunny Coast. And Upland. Alrighty, so we're calling up races 36 and 37. They are BRD, Kawana, RSD and Mavericks for 36. 37 is Wollumben, Marucci, Gold Coast, Sunny Coast, Redcliffe and Kalula.
You have a Spotify list?
Then race 38 has got 1770, Typhoon, Manly and Mackay. So for the Sydney A Women's Standard Vote Finals, 14, 38, 1770, Typhoon, Manly, Mackay. If you can head to Marston please for race 38, 1770, Typhoon, Manly, Mackay.
Yes, it changed. Did you get the vote over the teams?
21 hours, 14. Yes, 21.
Awesome.
Okay, just getting all our progressions all sorted here on our sheets, so a little bit of downtime then. So coming up at the start line now and just getting in position is race 29 on your program. Heat number 2, we've got lane 2, we've got Sunny Coast, lane 3, Gold Coast, lane 4, North Queensland Phoenix, and lane 5, North Coast. So that's race 29 on your program, heat number 2. And they are now just coming up to the start line, so we'll be under starters orders in just a jiffy.
I'm just noticing that the boats is the rocky line, and I know the guys are coming up out of the water, but just be aware that the crew's going to get in, that there's a big gap, so they need to push it into the water, and the water seems to drop off very quickly. Over. We have instructed all the boat racers to do that before racing the boats. Over. Thank you, they're doing a great job. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Do you have any
Yeah, just wanted to say a big thanks to our volunteers today. Our staff's doing an amazing job, hanging down the other end, trying to get everyone lined up, ready for these races. Very hard with all this wind, so great job to our starters. Our finish down around the bottom. Then we've got our boat loaders and marshalling team. They do an incredible job volunteering. Helping out today. And of course, yeah, the downstairs, the hooters downstairs for the finish line. All our volunteers done an amazing job today. And yesterday as well. Thank you so much for all of the incredible work that you do helping to make this event run smoothly. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, so here they are at the top of the start line there. We're just waiting for them to get a couple of these boats are getting themselves with all these white caps, I should say, in the wind. You get yourself on a little bit of a side. The wind's going to push you around, and you're definitely going to be pushed down 50 metres down course. So just waiting for them. We've just got a couple that are probably sitting about 30 metres off the start. They've got to paddle backwards. The wind's just getting stuck into them a little bit. But this is race 29 on your program. This is heat number 2. This is the Premier Small Boat Women's. I'll get the start line.
The host also gets that saying, not ready to home. Call us back for a latest on that chicken deal. I was expecting it was the best price. I'm sorry we couldn't get
I think you can hear the wind there. This is up on the starters line.
Boat 5, hold your boat there. Boat 4, hold your boat.
Announcing you please call up Wollumbin for race 37.
Can we please have Wollumbin? Can you make your way up for race 37? Wollumbin? If you can make your way to marshalling, please. That is Wollumbin. Make your way up to marshalling, please. Race 37 finals. Thank
Boat
you.
5, can you hear me? Thank you. Boat 4, can you hear me? Boat 3. Thank you. Boat 2, all good. Okay, we are clear to go, ladies. Take it out. Tennis boat. Boat 4, take it back. All ladies, please, no water. Boat 4, hold water. All crews, hold water. Crews, are you ready? Attention.
Okay, so we're away here on race 29.
Got it. Thank you very much, Start.
We're at the Premier Women's Small Boat, and this is heat number 2. In lane 2, we've got Sunny Coast. Lane 3, Gold Coast. Lane 4, North Queensland Phoenix. And in lane 5, North Coast. This is race 29 on your program, the Premier Women's Small Boat, heat number 2, and here they come.
All right, just another reminder. We are skipping all the record charges, so race 29, we are moving past races 30 to 35. They're all scratched off of our program. So from race 29, we'll move straight into race 36. So we have 36 loading up now. 37, if you can make your way up to marshalling. Now 38 is our finals for the Senior A Women's Standard. If you can make your way to marshalling, we are ahead of schedule with that because we are calling them up and skipping all those races. So races 38, 39 and 40, our finals, we need you up to marshalling.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Okay, here they come now, coming down towards the halfway mark, and it looks like Sunny Coast, Gold Coast, North Queensland Phoenix. You could throw a blanket over them as they come down to the halfway mark, but looking from here, it looks like Sunny Coast has just got a little bit over the Goldie, with North Queensland Phoenix now really starting to bring it home, halfway mark. It's lane 2, still Sunshine Coast, looking like they're still there. The North Queensland Phoenix is starting to wind up now for their finish. Gold Coast just taken. North Queensland Phoenix looks like they've gone straight past the Gold Coast. Sunny Coast still going, but North Queensland Phoenix have really come out of it. They've put down the hammer. They're trying to make a statement.
This race is finished.
As you can see, North Queensland Phoenix there in lane 4. Sunshine Coast trying to go with them. It might be Sunshine Coast. This is going to be very, very close the way it's going to finish. We come down here to the finish line. North Queensland Phoenix by quarter of a boat length at the moment. Sunshine Coast coming back for another go. But North Queensland Phoenix followed by the Sunny Coast and then the Gold Coast in 3rd place. So the Phoenix get the chocolates in heat 2 of the Premier Women's Small Boat. Crossing the line there on the outside is North Coast. Congratulations, North Coast. But it's all the Phoenix there. And we're now jumping from race 30 to 35, and we're hooking straight into race 36.
Yeah, that could tell that was free. Oh, really? safety boats. Coomera, one of them lost their paddle during the race. Did you see a paddle on the course while you're driving around?
So moving along now to race 36, we're jumping 30 to 35 just because of the weather. So all repecharges have been cancelled today. We're moving across to race 36, which is the final Senior B women's standard boat.
They would have been in lane 1, so to be close to the shore.
So in the final, we've got BRD, Kawana, Redlands, and Mavericks. BRD, Kawana, Redlands, and Mavericks. They're your finalists for the Senior B women's standard boat.
Trevor again dropping shit.
The lunch is at the start, guys.
So your contract is to be
Yeah.
You're your own business and you've got contract. What are you doing? Sporting events or more like weddings and that sort of What just progress videos like these construction sites? Or
Yeah, or just the boys on site, whatever company, electricians or builders.
what proof of what website, photos and social media sort of stuff?
Yeah, basically.
Probably that's what it's coming to now.
So race 36 next on the program. As you are probably all well aware, repecharges have been cancelled, so race 30s to 35 have been deleted from the program. Race 36, we see the Senior B women's standard boat final. Lane 2 we have BRD, lane 3 Kawana, lane 4 Redlands, and in lane 5 Mavericks. That is your start list for race 36 Senior B women's standard boat final.
Ah, Stuggy.
Fucking Hando loves it.
Huh?
Hando loves it.
It does, eh?
Loves it.
Oh. How many years have you been running as that?
What's that?
Your business?
Not that long. 4 years.
Yeah, really. It's jumped up that fast in 4 years.
Yeah. You've got to remember, people are happy to pay money. People just want it to go away.
Yeah.
As soon as you get that in your head, then you put prices up. Because I've done stupid
Used to it.
I've got a boys today, left the couch from Oracle to Bull Beach
Yep.
to Belgrades on down the road.
Yeah.
Belgrades on picking up the old couch and taking it to the tip of Burley.
Okay. That's it.
So I set that fire. I pay them $90 each.
Shit.
I'm getting that kid.
Get paid that.
But
Just to move, pick up the couch, get rid of it. What deliver it?
pick up the couch from Oracle, deliver it to Belgrades on, which is about 500 away.
Fuck all,
And
yeah.
then
And they're happy with just an hour's work, $90 each.
it's $9 each. I put it into their cash accounts. I set that up and pay cash.
Oh, yeah.
And then their father, son, so I've got another 50 in there.
Yeah.
So I can get by cash.
Nice. So how do you do it with the cash account? How do you do that for business?
Still with my racing account. I've got a horse racing account, so I pay them into their personal accounts.
So it doesn't go through business at all.
Okay,
So you just get the full 500.
Get 500. I get 100 cash.
Oh, they pay you cash for it too. Oh, sweet.
Did you end up finding someone for that?
Nice. Yeah, cash is king, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some guys in the city that I was talking to,
Yeah,
and they were doing jump ropes in the city, picking up office furniture, taking it away from the CBD. And I'm like, you going alright? It's just enough to cover food. You're not charging enough. You should be charging shit ton. They're in the CBD taking truckloads of stuff away. Yeah, yeah. I just got fucking done by Brown's Plains. Yeah. Because I met a real estate agent down here for Brown's Plains tech houses. And I went down there just to use the web and they now deem me as a commercial operator. Because I've been that many times, I was like, fuck. So that's annoying.
Yeah, that would be.
But But yeah, if you hop up in a ute, you just look like you're working from home. No one, well, you just like a normal dude, yeah. Because it's free, isn't it?
You say it's from home, it's free. Anything when we do our takeouts,
Yeah. Because I don't worry about weighing it.
Still stuck in it.
I should be.
No, this side. A bit more.
You taking the piss?
Look, I want to scrub this race. So I want you to call
Alright,
up
this is the first of our finals.
coach for
Race 36.
these pink teams.
Yep. To come see you.
Yes.
Okay.
You can just call them up.
Yeah, I'll give it to Benny.
What do you tell me?
We're going to scratch this race 50.
I don't know.
I don't know, you want to see teams, coaches,
These are our ladies.
basis, that's the coaches you're going to see from the other towns.
They're not going to go this.
Yeah, we're just like that.
What's the expected finish time of this? So is there all these breaks done?
I want these up to the tower ASAP.
So just the ladies coming across now and getting themselves into position. This is race 36. This is a final. Lane 2 we got BRD, lane 3 Kawana, lane 4 Redlands and lane 5 Maverick.
Had a request if we can have all of the pinkies, just can you remember the pinky teams? If you can make your way up to up to the announcer's tower, please. That's the MBT teams, the Redcliffe, Snapdragons, London, DA Gold Coast, and Amherst, and MBT. If you can just one or two of the team captain from all the pinky teams, you can head up to the announcer's tower, please. Just level 1, the officials. There's all the pinkies. If you can, one of the captains from the pinkies teams, if you can all head up, please, to the tower. Alrighty, so we're lining up now for race 36. Final Senior B Women's Standard Boat. BRD, Kawana, Redlands, and the Mavericks. So they are now in race 36. Mavericks can't really go to the tower because they're on the water.
They're what?
The Mavericks are on the water. So they can't do that.
So we're on the starters' orders here for race 36. This is a final.
And we are on the way. Race 36, scheduled for 12:50. With all these scratches, it's 12:20, so we're now half an hour ahead of the actual schedule that we have on paper since we've scratched 6 races. But here we go. So in lane number 2, we have BRD. Kawana is on lane 3. Redlands, RSD is in lane 4. And the Mavericks over in the far side, lane 5. As they are making their way down now. Race 36 for the day. Senior B Women's Standard Boat, BRD, Kawana, RSD and Mavericks. Hello, 16 people viewing. How are you going? Thank you for joining us. Thanks for watching. Can I see the comments? Has anyone said anything? No one yet? No. Oh, okay, righto. 17 people. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
It's got under 36 today.
Yeah, 36 viewers. Hey.
In and out, like at one time.
Nice. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. We've been live for 79 minutes, 70 to 80 minutes. How's that? Pleasure to have you here up in the announcer's tower with us all. Hope it sounds okay and the audio's all right. Coming up to halfway now. So here we go. Lane number 2, BRD, Kawana in 3, Redlands in lane 4, Mavericks over in the far side, lane 5. As they are coming to the halfway mark now. RSD definitely in the lead with Kawana just behind them. We'll see how they go as they come towards the finish, but it's between those two. BRD are close, but we'll see how hard they push towards the finish line as they come out towards this. So this is our first of our women's finals. This is the Senior B Standard Boat. The next finals, which are making their way up there now, are our Senior B Women's Small Boat. They are in the water on the way there now. As we're up to the 3-quarter mark, Redlands still looks like they're pushing ahead. Kawana just behind them. BRD and Kawana look like they'll be fighting for 2nd and 3rd place, but we'll see as they get closer, see who wants it more. RSD definitely looks like they are a little bit in the lead from this angle, but it could be very close. between these three teams. So they are making their way up, almost here. Coming in the last 50 metres now, very, very close. Kawana, BRD, very close to those two. RSD in boat 4 still. You look like they are ahead, and it looks like we have RSD, Kawana, BRD. Very, very good. Good push from BRD, just not enough to take out second place. But very good. And then here come the Mavericks, making their way over the finish line right now. That was their first final for the women's CB standard boats. Race 36 for the day. 37 is next. They're in the water on the way out now.